Hey guys, I'm going to try to do something with these tomatoes today. I've had in the freezer. They have the skins on and they've not been cored. I'm going to put them in some hot water. The peels, once they start defrosting, the peels will come right off. I'll just need to take the cores out and we'll decide what we're going to do. I'm not quite sure yet, but I need to get this out of the freezer. Okay, this is why I like putting them in the freezer. The peel just comes right off. And if you've got any bad spots you don't like, this one's got a little bit of sunspots on it. Cut the worst of that off. Another little piece of peel. That's it. Some of them I've already cored. I cored them before. Let me get me a little scrap bowl. And see, they just peel right off. And I'm just putting them straight in my roasting pan. And I'm going to keep doing that till I get them all done. And I'll bring you back. Just keep peeling. Alright, we've got about probably between 5 and 6 cups of onions. And then I'm just going to take this vegetable peeler and peel this carrot up into this, because it's going to add a little bit of flavor, and once I puree everything down, you'll never know this was there. Actually gives it a little more sweetness as it cooks, and it just adds some more veggies to the sauce. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get them all done, and then I'll bring you back for the next step. Okay guys, I'm going to add some avocado oil to my pan, on my pot. Okay, to our garlic, we're going to add our onions, carrots. I added about 7 cloves of garlic, just chopped up, not finely, just chopped. And I did 10 of the small sweet peppers, like the orange and red and yellow. Let's test this out. I'll put just a little more olive oil on top. Or not olive oil, but avocado oil. I don't have any olive oil right now, or I would have used it for this. And then we're just going to saute these down till the onions are translucent, and then we'll add it to our tomatoes. Let's get that one cut up. Let me grab my knife. There's a pepper I missed. It doesn't really matter with how I'm doing this, the size of everything, because it's going to get pureed down together. It smells good. I know I've told y'all before, onions and garlic are one of my favorite flavors of smells when I'm cooking. canning or whatever. I just love that smell. Okay, I'm going to keep cooking these till they're translucent, and I'll bring you back when I put them in with the tomatoes. Okay guys, this is about where I want everything to be, so I'm going to move it over to the other pot. Alright guys, I'm going to put it all here in my my spoon out here so I can do a little bit more than with the fork. We're going to get this stirred in. Some of these tomatoes are still frozen. It's going to take them a while to cook now. But we're just going to let this simmer slow. Just to let the flavors meld together. Alright. Okay, we're going to start with our spices. First, I'm going to do a tablespoon of purple basil. Tablespoon of oregano. 2 tablespoons of my dried onions. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of salt. I'll do 2 tablespoons of parsley. I'll do about 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. And not tablespoons, teaspoons, and a teaspoon of black pepper. And we're going to add in 2 bay leaves, which we'll take out later. And we're going to mix all that in. And I'll taste it as we go, and I may add some more seasonings. You just add what you like for what you want. To that, I'm going to add in about 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And it's just a tad more. I'm just going to put the rest of that in there at the bottom. And I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of liquid aminos. Stirred back up. We're going to let it cook for a little bit, and I'll bring you back when I'm doing something else. Okay guys, I got tomato powder. I normally would use tomato paste, but since I have all this extra tomato powder, 1/4 cup equals a can with liquid. So we've already got liquid from the tomatoes, so I'm going to do about 4 1/4 cups. 4 to 5, probably 5. 3. 4. 5. Try to add in some brown sugar. My brown sugar is hard. All my other ones are soft. I don't know why this one's got hard on me. I want roughly around 1/4 cup. A little more, a little less. We'll start with that. And as I need to, I'll add more if I need it. Get all this stirred in. Kind of see where our flavor profile's at. Tastes pretty good. I'm gonna let this keep cooking, and I'll let it cook for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to puree some of it down, and I'll see how much more, if we need to add any more tomato powder to it. Alright guys, I'm going to puree this up with the immersion blender. It may be a little loud. I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll bring you back when I get to the consistency I want. I added 2 more tablespoons of basil, 2 more tablespoons of oregano. I added 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and about another 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So I'm just going to puree again and get all this mixed in. And I'm just letting it cook down now, getting more of a consistency that I want. I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay guys, I'm going to fill my jars. I'm going to just do one, and then we're going to fill this to a 1/2 inch headspace instead of 1 inch. And this is going to be water bath, not pressure canned, which is a little different. Well, it's pretty close. You get another jar. I'm gonna have to take a little bit out of that one because I want it about there. It needs probably a teaspoon out of it. It looks really good and nice and thick. I hope it stays that way. Just a hair more. Alright guys, I'm going to keep doing this till I get them all done and then I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I cleaned my rims off and I'm just going to put my lids on, finger tight, put it in the canner, and I'm going to keep doing that till I get I'm all in the water bath canner and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I'm going to put the lid on, let this come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, it's going to boil for 45 minutes and then we'll take it off. Okay, I put the other ones in my big stainless steel pot, added a rack. I'm just going to cover it up. And again, we're going to let it come to a boil and then wait 45 minutes. Alright, it's been 45 minutes, so I'm turning them both off. We're going to wait 5 minutes and then take them out. Alright guys, they're out. That's what it looks like. Turned out really pretty. Tastes good. Okay guys, all my jars sealed but one. I've took the rings off and I'm getting ready to label them so I can put them on the shelf. I just wanted to let you see. This is the one that didn't seal. And I'll let you see, if you can see along the rim here, there's some of the sauce. And you can see it right there on the red gasket part. That's why that one didn't seal. So I probably just didn't have that one, that finger tight that we talked about, just not quite tight enough, and it just let some of that seep up under it. But I'll use this in the next few days to make us something, some kind of pasta meal, so it won't go to waste. But thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video.